From news and views, issues and opportunities, we'll have in-depth conversations with decision makers to find out what they know and what they think. I'm Rico Hizon, inviting you to join the exchange because your business is our business. The future is digital in a post-COVID world. From learning to doing business, the Philippines joins other countries in embracing the virtual. How are companies and workers getting on the same wavelength? The vision of digital transformation in our C-suite vision. The government envisions a digital future where all islands, more than 7,000 of them, are virtually connected and the potential of new technologies fully tapped. How far is the country from achieving this? Let's now have an exchange with Information and Communications Technology Assistant Secretary Edwin Ligot. Asek, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us, where is the Philippines in the digital transformation landscape compared to our Southeast Asian neighbors?
Well, according to the survey on the 2022 UN E-Government Development Index, we are number 89 out of 192 members right now. The great challenge about the situation in the Philippines are the government systems are there, but it's in silos. So the data, they have their own data, they have their own systems. So we're trying to come up with a platform that would work in an interoperability manner, like data exchanges, data sanitation, and everything.
So, I mean, we're now in number 89. What will it take to at least bring us up to the top 50 in the world and break down those silos?
Wow. Number one, the one thing that hinders us from bringing up the index is the pending bill, the e-governance bill. This bill will actually covers the branches of the government that we could, initiate the digital platform or the digital transformation. And then this bill is very important to us because it actually widen the perspective of the ICT, the current perspective of the ICT right now. Number two, we have to fast track the connectivity. So without the connectivity, everything on the front end application is compromised. So that will be the agenda for us. And then there are a lot of succeeding laws. Like for example, after we pass the e-governance law, we have to craft also the open data law, and then other such bill that will support the digital transformation of the country.
Wow, so many hurdles and challenges to be able to put us all the way up in the top 50 for digital transformation in the world. But of course, Asek, when it comes to digital transformation, the internet connection is key for all our kababayans. And at the moment, we have one of Southeast Asia's slowest. How will this change over the next 6 years? Because you mentioned fast-tracking connectivity is very important for our fellow Filipinos.
Yes. Right now, I'm actually having a study with one technology, the TB wide space. This TB wide space is like what we call this a carpet connectivity among communities that is under GIDA. So we are exploring on this manner, and then we also continue our initiative on the connectivity, the free Wi-Fi, the national broadband, and the existing projects right now. So we will have to synchronize the movement and the activities in order for us to fast track all the connectivity involved in the e-government project.
Well, The work for the DICT is cut out for it. I mean, a lot of things to do over the next 6 years of this administration. But ASEC, we've already seen amendments to the Public Services Act, which now allows full foreign ownership of telcos. Are we likely to see this materializing over the next few years? Because they can also level up our digital transformation.
That will contribute. That will contribute to the third-party telcos. But as of now, we have to work what is available right now. So that would take time if they will allow the third-party telcos to come in, and then everybody is accessing. That will contribute. But right now, we have to work within our means for the connectivity.
All right, work within your means, work within the limitations right now of the public sector. What are the primary benefits, ASEC, and threats posed by new technologies such as artificial intelligence on the labor force?
For me, actually, technology is not a threat. It's not a threat at all on the job market. It's going to be digital and will open more opportunities. Actually, I'm looking at the Digital Pilipinas as an open economy again for another business. Only the threat will only be realized on the organization or entity that will not adopt the digital transformation. I also believe with the Filipino talent is world class. Some of the premier developers are being employed right now by the multi companies.
Yes. So ASEC,
exactly. So we're trying to find a way that we could sustain and maintain those talents within the
of course
the country.
Of course, ASEC trying to find the middle ground, no? But of course, internet connectivity is so important to all of us.
Yes, agree, sir.
What is the role right now of the entry of Elon Musk Starlink play in the digital transformation and speeding up internet connection, especially in the rural areas?
Okay. Yes, the Elon Musk satellite will actually contribute on the. There's such category in the connectivity. Number one, feasibility study on the fiber connectivity, and then if it's not that feasible, IP radio will come in. That's another category, and then the TV wide space. If we cannot have that IP radio or wireless technology, and then the fourth options will be the satellite itself, wherein the remote area will be reached via satellite. So that's my term of leveling it.
Well, fast track that connectivity, ASEC. That is what our Filipino people need. Thank you so much for this digital transformation exchange, information and communications technology assistant secretary Edwin Ligot. And now here's a rundown of the week's top business stories. The Philippine economy expanded by 7.6% in 2022, surpassing the government's 6.5 to 7.5% target, despite a slower growth from the October to December period of 7.2%. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas raised the monthly interest rate ceiling for credit cards from 2 to 3%. And Microsoft will invest billions of dollars in OpenAI, the company behind viral artificial intelligence chatbot tool ChatGPT. And coming up on the exchange, where your business is our business. With artificial intelligence on the rise, how can industries maximize its benefits and combat its risks? We'll have an exchange with the UP Diliman AI program next. And how can companies better innovate in the new normal and beyond? We'll speak to PwC Philippines. Straight ahead, right here on CNN Philippines. News you can trust. Glad you're staying with us right here on The Exchange, where your business is our business. I'm Rico Hizon. The field of artificial intelligence has grown rapidly in recent years, presenting both benefits and risks to businesses and workers alike. Let's now have an exchange with UP Diliman Artificial Intelligence Program Coordinator, Eugene Rex Halao. Rex, great to have you with us. You know what? Artificial intelligence is very relevant to each and every Filipino, but sometimes many of us do not know what it is. What is artificial intelligence, Rex?
Well, in the smallest definition, simplest definition of AI is basically the use of data to make intelligent decisions, wherein it mimics the decision-making process of our brains. That's why it's called artificial intelligence, right? Classically, we categorize AI technologies into three things: computer vision, natural language processing, and robotics. All right. So when we talk about computer vision, we use AI, these algorithms, to, let's say, identify a tumor in a picture. Use advanced algorithms to track the position of clouds, or the track of the typhoon for weather forecasting. When we talk about natural language processing, we have this chat GTP technology that's disrupting our lives. Basically, it's the advanced chatbot that gives us answers to anything. And of course, robotics, right? You're familiar with the Matrix movies and Terminator. Basically, those are advanced AI tools that basically aid our day-to-day lives.
Wow, many uses for artificial intelligence across all sectors and in our personal lives, Rex. But which particular industries are really benefiting from artificial intelligence?
Oh, okay. On the top of my head, it's very relevant nowadays is supply chain management, right? Wherein we use AI to make our logistics more efficient. All right, so we use robots to organize our warehouses. In the US, you see drones delivering packages in lieu of the traditional approaches, basically. All right. We also have AI as applied to medical imaging, as I mentioned earlier. Computer vision. You just use a picture and then you put that in a AI system, and let the AI system detect that this picture has a tumor and might have need further analysis. So, in lieu of in aid of diagnosing diseases, AI really helps speed up the decision-making process.
Yeah, it speeds up the decision-making process, Rex. No, but with the proliferation now of AI across mostly in many industries, isn't this impacting the labor force, workplace practices, and even taking away jobs?
It's a good question, Rico. So what my take here is that it does not take away jobs, but it creates a revision of the current job descriptions. All right. So when I say it is a disruptive technology, it changes the way we do business. All right. So one example is if you talk about the BPO industry. Instead of doing the manual approach of doing support, text, or even voice support, we use AI to speed up the resolution process. All right, like example, if you use ChatGPT, how do I solve this problem? And then the AI system will give a faster response and give better solutions. The workforce is still there. We still need people to drive our businesses. So in essence, we think of AI as a tool to simplify our business processes. It's not the way to take away our jobs, but to improve and to upskill basically the discourse of the jobs.
Eventually, are we going to have issues when it comes to cybersecurity when we use artificial intelligence and even our own personal privacy, Rex?
Oh, that's a hot topic. In essence, we at UP Diliman envision AI wherein it's used ethically. All right. So whenever you think of this technology, you have to show that it is ethical. The data does not compromise our privacy. It doesn't compromise any other laws that needs to be respected. we ensure that the systems that we build here at UP adheres to all of this. That's why we have a course really that shows you should build AI systems ethically. All right, do not basically go against your conscience, basically, and always think to use AI to improve mankind, basically.
All right. You've mentioned that artificial intelligence has helped many industries over the past few years. What new advancements can we expect from AI over the next 3 to 5 years?
Okay. We think AI is a very, very relevant concept, and more disruptive technologies will come. All right. So if we think that ChatGPT is innovative, wherein this system gives us an automated response to our questions, in the near future, you will now be interfacing with an actual robot that speaks, right? So instead of typing your answer, maybe you just say something, and then the robot will actually respond. So in essence, the step of typing your questions and queries will be via voice and voice recognition. That's one thing, right? And then what we see is also the quantum leap of processing, wherein we see this very fast solving of problems. Currently, it will take some time to get these systems up and running, but in the future, we see that within a click of a button, the solutions to what you ask AI to solve will be there in the fingertips. Right
So
now,
much
it's very hard to
potential.
solve these AI
Rex,
problems. You
Rex.
still need static data to
Rex,
solve it.
so much potential for artificial intelligence going forward. Thank you so much for the scientific exchange, Eugene Rex Halao from the UP Diliman Artificial Intelligence Program. And when we come back on the exchange, where your business is our business, what can businesses do to evolve alongside the developing tech industry? We get inputs from PwC Philippines next, right here on CNN Philippines. News you can trust. Welcome back right here on The Exchange, where your business is our business. I'm Rico Hizon. As tech innovations continue to show a lot of promise, how can companies make the most of the digital landscape? We now have an exchange with PwC Philippines Chairman Emeritus, Attorney Alexander Cabrera. Attorney, thank you so much for joining us. Are local companies really adapting to new technologies at the same pace as their regional neighbors?
Well, in the Philippines, if you're talking about the big companies, they are in point. They are on point. They have digitally transformed. But I think the issue here is with the 98.5% MSMEs that are in various stages of digital transformation. The smaller ones, I mean, almost everyone is availing of online payment services. The small ones have accounting software that at least can allow them to partially work in hybrid situation. But only the big companies have availed of cloud services and really leveraging on the benefits of data and analytics on big data, to understand their market and to understand consumer behavior, among others.
So, Attorney, is it because of budget constraints? That's why many of the micro, small, and medium enterprises cannot fully transform into the digital era?
Yeah, indeed, Rico, it's about the here and now. Before investing in something that is good for the medium term, they worry about their current profitability. But this is a good point, Rico, because in the global CEO survey conducted by PwC, launched in Davos, a couple of weeks back, said the critical thing to succeed now for all companies is the dual imperative. You worry about your short-term profitability or profitability today, and you also worry about your transformation. And this is key to survive the next 5 years because 53% of CEOs surveyed said that if they do not transform, their company will be gone in the next 5 to 10 years.
So, attorney, which types of businesses usually pursue these digital transformation solutions?
Yeah, well, all companies pursue them at various stages, but it's a journey for everyone. And in every industry, there are specific focuses. For instance, in hospitals, the automation of record management, for instance, or appointment, or giving their patients a more digital experience, updated medical records, for instance, manufacturing on the automation to improve the efficiency of their manufacturing operations. Energy companies, for instance, they have these sensors that can guide them into more efficient and targeted drilling. I mean, all industries, Rico, have their own focuses, but this is the one thing that I think should be understood. Digital transformation is not about packets of transformation in certain phases or certain parts of the business. It must refer to a transformation and connecting all the different parts of the business and being engaged in this transformation. So it's about having a vision, having governance, even appointing a digital transformation office to worry about all these things, and then the implementation part.
But attorney, there are fears with these digital transformation efforts. It will impact the labor force, workplace practices of companies, and jobs.
Yeah, well, Rico, I have good news for you on that. Because this was covered by the PwC survey, which has an Asia Pacific cut, and this is what CEO said: that they will cut on operating costs. They will invest in digital transformation, automation, and new technology, but they will not reduce labor force. They will not reduce salary, and they will not stop hiring. Because there's another problem, Rico, which digital transformation can help. It is really the difficulty in skilled labor, this difficulty in retaining skilled labor. And I guess digital transformation is quite important because you don't only need to worry about your customers, you also have to worry about your employees who's also looking for quality of life, hopefully assisted by a new digital experience.
But attorney, with this digital transformation that we're seeing, especially in first world countries, especially the United States, we're seeing a lot of these tech companies, reducing headcount, laying off thousands upon thousands of people. Is that likely to happen as well in the Philippines as we transform into a digital economy?
Not for me, Rico. Not likely. It is really going to take time because, as you know, the number of MSMEs here, 98.5% of total companies are MSMEs, and it's going to be a journey for them. And digital upskilling your people is going to be key, so that they just go up the value chain, and they're going to do a different thing. I guess if there's going to be impact on the labor force, it's not going to be as drastic as we have seen, like in the U.S. I mean, the U.S. is probably quite unique. There's no security of tenure there, and they're really trying to find their competitive edge in having a smaller labor force because they have very good welfare there as well.
Thank you so much, Attorney, for this Digital Solutions Exchange, PwC Philippines Chairman Emeritus, Alexander Cabrera. And before we go, here are words from Alibaba founder Jack Ma on digitalization. If machines can do things better, we have to change the way we teach. The key things are value, believing, independent thinking, teamwork, care for others, making sure humans are different from machines. And this is The Exchange, who makes sense of the facts and the figures and the ups and downs of the business cycle, because your business is our business. I'm Rico Hizon. Thanks for watching CNN Philippines. News you can use, news you can trust.